This morning we're going to try to draw object number one, and I think the profile on object number one that gives us the most information is going to be the front profile. So we're going to start down in this lower left-hand quadrant. And I'm going to grab my 2D polygon tool, and I want to make sure that I am also in my visible class and on my orthographic layer when I start. And I'm going to come up 2¼ inches. I'm going to come in 3/8 of an inch, up 3/4 of an inch, and then I'm going to come across 2½ That's done with a simple subtraction of 2 7/8 minus 3/8, which equals 2 4/8, or simplified to 2½. Right, and then we're going to come down here 1½. We're going to come in. We're going to come in 3/8. Once we're in the 3/8, we're going to come down 3/4 of an inch. And now from this point, what we can do is we can actually use smart points to help us finish the drawing. So I'm just going to allow my cursor to highlight on that point, bring that down in that green dotted line, because the green dotted lines are the vertical lines. Click again, and then bring it over to this point and use this red dotted line as my guide, and then finish the shape. So when I'm all said and done, this shape is going to be completed, filled in with that white because it's a composed shape. Next, I'm going to take my line tool using my guide class. I'm going to bring my lines up. And I'm going to bring my lines over. Okay. From here, it's now time to draw my top box, and I'm going to make it actually with the rectangle tool, and I'm going to do that in my visible class. And my rectangle is going to be 2 7/8 by 3½. So I'm going to come way up here, and I'm going to come over 2 7/8, and I'm going to come down -3.5 inches. And then from there, I'm going to also grab my, while I still have the visible class selected, I'm going to grab my line tool. I'm going to put my visible line over here that denotes this missing section here. And then I'm going to change to my hidden class, and I'm now going to denote this piece here by drawing a hidden line here. Now it's time to go on to the right hand side view, but before we do that, we should take our guide class, draw our 45, and from that 45, oh, I might not have actually had them, there we go. That one didn't necessarily go as far as I would have liked it to, but what this is going to do is this is going to give us our actual object here. I'm going to Command 4 to bring that all back to normal here, and I'm going to take my visible class, and I'm going to draw this, and now it's time to bring in some visible lines here to denote this section, and one more hidden line to denote this piece here. Once I've got that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to View, Class Options, Active Only, taking me down to the Guide class, selecting it all, deleting all of my guidelines, going back to Class Options, Show, Snap, Modify, Others, and now I've got my entire object. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to select it all, and I'm just going to shift that down into my printable area so I can see that top visible line as well. And there it is. There is object number 2.